New Mexico native Johnny Tapia was a five-time world champion boxer whose unprecedented success was overshadowed by a volatile drug addiction brought on by the brutal murder of his mother when he was 8 years old. Tapia will be screened tonight as part of the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival. And Johnny's widow, Teresa Tapia, is joining me this morning. Teresa, thank you so much for being with me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Really excited about this documentary. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. Now, this is the premiere, the New Mexico premiere of
Yes.
Tapia. So what has been the reception so far with the film at the film festival?
In LA, it was unbelievable. It was sold out every day, so they had to add 2 extra screenings just to, make that people were just so crazy for those tickets that they had to add extra.
Yeah, and I could only imagine. I mean, it was really unfortunate and it was very sad when Johnny passed. But very glad that people are honoring him, posthumously with, we'll talk about the feature in a little bit.
Okay.
But we have a trailer here of the documentary that I'd like to take a look at.
Great.
I tried to kill myself so many times. Just seemed to come back. I wish I can get this guy every day.
I got along with him because he was from the barrio and I was from the ghetto. And we both had the same kind of affinity, and we just took on.
He's one of the greatest fighters in the world today. He's probably the most exciting fighter in the world today also.
I've died and come back. It's been a lonely road, and at the end of the tunnel there was not a shiny light.
That's an amazing trailer. So, Teresa, what does this documentary mean to you?
I think it is a very important time in Johnny's life because it was his last year. At the time when it was being filmed, it was supposed to be research for a feature film, which is still happening in the fall. But we had these people following him around for a whole year, and then when he died unexpectedly, it turned into a documentary, which has been just crazy successful, with 50 Cent getting involved, and Eddie Oxar did a wonderful job. He's an upcoming director that everybody's keeping their eye on. So it's just been an amazing journey.
Yeah, and again, very, very happy that this is, in sort of an honorarium of Johnny and the work that he did. A lot of my friends, in the boxing world, they revere Johnny really as the legend that he is. So you mentioned that there is this feature film. This documentary
Yes.
was sort of born out of research. Let's talk a little bit about the feature film that is currently in production.
The feature film will be starring Shiloh Fernandez. He's played in movies such as the most recent was The Evil Dead, Dead Girl, Red Riding Hood with Amanda Seyfried. He's an up-and-coming actor, and he has the passion for this for this movie. Before that, actually, it was kind of unbelievable, but Taylor Kitsch, who played on Battleship and a few other movies, he actually wanted the part of Johnny, but
Really?
we didn't think it would be a good sell because he's 6'1" and he's Canadian.
Oh.
So, but we were honored that he would take such interest, someone like him in Johnny's story.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's, in terms of being his widow, that does have to feel good that people really want to be part of sharing his story and his legacy, right?
Yes, it is. It's always an honor. I mean, Johnny, he loved people when he was here, and I think now it's kind of neat to see how the tides have turned and people are actually loving him.
Yeah.
And so I think that it's all a great, just great tribute. And Johnny wanted to leave a legacy, and I mean, we all know he had his own demons, but he was also a great person, and he constantly, talk to kids about drugs and not getting involved in, gang life, that type of thing. So I think that that's going to live on. Yeah,
absolutely. And I know that Johnny was also, in something that I really admired of him, that he really was passionate about the children. His kids.
He was,
and the son, and really wanting to sort of work in a pedagogical sense of teaching his son the art of, pugilism and boxing. And so that meant something to me very much. And, so once again, let's just remind our viewers, if they want to see Tapia tonight, it's at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Lensick Performing Arts Center in Santa Fe. I got a feeling these tickets are going to be going really quick, folks. So you can hop onto the Santa Fe Independent Film Festival's website, take a look, and will you be at the screening this evening?
I will. I'm going to make the introduction, and I believe it's sold out.
Oh, it's sold out. Well, there you go. There you go. And just real quick, when do you know when we can expect the feature film to be released?
They're going to start filming in November, from my understanding. the person I told you that's working on it, Shiloh Fernandez, he's actually working with Jesse Reed. Do you remember Jesse? He was one of Johnny's trainers. But it's going to be filmed in November, and it should be out next summer. And
Great.
that's going to be an exciting thing as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to focus on the years from 1992 to 1995, some of the roughest years of Johnny's life.
Okay. Well, Teresa, thank you so much for being here, and we wish the best of luck to both the feature and this documentary.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely.